hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Oh dear, oh dear. You know, terrible news for Catherine, her family, her children. I didn't read all week because she was in everybody's reading, so I just didn't bother. You know, it was upsetting, so, but I did say within a week, you know, decision would be made and things come out. So I take no joy in that reading at all. You know, normally I'm impatient and I want to be right and, you know, I want to be there before everybody else. But, you know, as I say, I think I learned a bit of, is it humility? Control, self-control as well, by not coming forward and saying what I did. And it's right, you know, it was her right, and I'm glad I listened to the universe, because I do check in with the universe every bloody day, and you know, I do take notice of them because they've never let me down before. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to get into these trolls. Okay, I've got a couple of announcements to make as well. While I was not reading on everybody this week, I actually came up with some shorts. Okay, so I'm going to put one in a minute or two, and you'll see it so you know what to look out for. But basically, they are very short, precise predictions. Some of them may be cryptic as well, and it's meant that way for a reason. Okay, so because obviously these go out before I do, you know, the main readings on them, so it's like not giving the game away. So yeah, so look forward to that. It'll be up now. Okay then, so we're going to look at trolls, but we're going to start with just a temperature check on me and my trolls. Yes, I have a small handful. Let's have a look then. Okay, so universe, how would you support me? I can't say other people because I don't know what's what, but you know, how do you show your support for me, your love for me, when I'm getting trolled? They bring me balance. They tell me not to respond, even though, like, you know, I've got some cheeky bloody comebacks. So it's balancing my own ego as well. I know in my own mind. I know my own mind. I know what I'm doing. I've got those wings, you know, around me. So I'm protected by the universe. And it's like, try and keep the balance, you know, going. But also, as well, my foot is dipped in water, you know. They don't hurt me, okay, they don't hurt me. How does it, you know, how does my reverberation, you know, the rebound, when I rebound it to somebody, negative energy, how does that make them feel? I mean, they wouldn't know it's happening, that's for sure. They wouldn't know it's happening. Oh, look, so, yeah, you know, I make the rules here, not you. I make the rules, and if you know, if you're going to misbehave on my channel, then I'm going to throw it right back at you. Right then, so, you know, that is my trolling out the way. They're not trolls anyway, they're sad bastards, that's what they are. Okay then, so, you know, so we've got the shorts out the way, got the trolling. Let's focus on this then. Why did Scobie put out an alarm clock for 6 PM on the day of Catherine's announcement? Because it was planned, so everybody knew. They didn't know what it was about, okay? Which I'm relieved to know, because I thought, if Harry and Meghan had had this information, believe me, they'd have leaked it. They'd have leaked it, no problem whatsoever. Just to hurt her, just to wound her even more. So it was a plan that he knew it was coming, and it was defo if the, you know, if his news counterparts say, well, there's an announcement at 6, that's why he did it. And he'll have done it cryptically as well, because he wouldn't have known really, you know, what was coming as well. I put out a playlist for Catherine of my favourite songs that would remind me of her. And, well, it's the most depressing playlist you'll ever see. So I'd fast not to go on it, actually. I've made it public, but yeah, don't bother. Don't bother if you value your mental health, okay? But yeah, I mean, it is emotional, it is. And I think what it is about the children, you know, all about their children, protecting their children. Can't imagine what's going through William's mind. Well, I can. More on that later. Right, okay, so yeah, so it was a plan. That was all it is. He didn't have the information. Now, Piers Morgan, I used to like you, but you turned into a bit of a knob. Fancy turning on Catherine, you know. I mean, I thought you had an alliance with Eugenie and everybody, and Queen Camilla, you know. So, obviously, nobody told him. Nobody. But then again, Camilla would know, nobody else would. The girls wouldn't have known. The York girls didn't know at all. It was kept, you know, to a bare minimum, even with staff. So how does, you know, Piers Morgan, Prince? I don't think so. How does, you know, Piers Morgan feel about his comments now about Catherine? In his own narcissistic way, he feels like, you know, he's done the right thing. How could the York girls not know? How could the York, you know, because there's him with his newspaper, look, I'll just show you closely. There's him with his newspaper, writing his columns, and then you've probably got, you know, yeah, Eugenie is dark hair, and the other one, she's blonde. Yeah, he feels like, you know, they could have told him. Well, they didn't know themselves, you know. They could have put him on the hot foot. No, actually, Piers, you should have just left it. You should have just left it. So, yeah, I think it's time, calling time on a relationship as well with the royals, you know. He's the rat and they're two mice after the same cheese. How does... I'm not doing Meghan and Harry. I'm going on the outside. So, how does... I was going to say, how does Boozy feel? Oh, look, he's been reckless. He's, you know, ill-advised, just reckless. Whatever he said, it's destructive, you know. It's destructive as well. And it's also flagged him under the radar of, you know, either MI5, MI6, you know. It's flagged him under the radar, and now he's thinking, oh, I could lose it all. So he's achieved notoriety on Twitter for giving, you know, for harassing their royal family for the last few years. And now, because his face has been on the documentary, you know, linked to Meghan and Harry on their show, this could prove badly a bad move indeed, you know. Like I say, it's come under the radar. Debatable if you've broken the law or anything, but actually it can all be classed in a, you know, with everything from start to finish what he's done. It's harassment. It's harassment at the very least. Yeah, so he's, you know, he's feeling like, oh my God, what did I do? See, never attack somebody who is as lovely as Catherine, and obviously has the sea disease, you know. It's a double whammy. You can't win. How does Kim Kardashian feel about slagging Meghan off? Catherine, the universe knows what I'm on about. Yeah, look at you. You just damaged your reputation. It's going to tank. It's going to tank. That's what it is. You haven't just got this as a one-off. These are stories that get repeated and repeated, you know, and the people who are saying these things will be brought to task, you know, in some way, whether it be, you know, WME sacking them off. I mean, I can't imagine it with the Kardashians, but, oh, she's lost her mojo for this. She feels terrible. She's also angry, though, angry about how other people are reacting to her comments. Yeah, definitely just, you know, angry, pissed off, been misled as well. You know, this is a public relations nightmare for Kim Kardashian. I mean, she's going to be famous just for that, you know, just for that. Never mind any of her, you know, all her other life. Everybody's going to remember Kim Kardashian, who slagged off, you know, or intimated, made the wrong comment about Catherine. Now, this could get a whole lot worse for all of these people involved. Scobie, Boozy, you know, Piers. I don't know, Piers. I'm not watching you anymore. I'm not watching you. I didn't understand when people got pissed off with the Johnny Depp and the Dan Wootton. Now, I never actually witnessed it. But obviously, now the way I feel about Piers Morgan, I get that he's a situation and a half, and Piers is going to have to come out and eat humble pie, or, you know, reverse, or say apologies, you know. Okay, who else was there? There was loads, weren't there? There was loads of idiots. Oh, go on then. Still, Stephen Colbert. How does he feel? Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. He hasn't just had a letter, okay? I know people keep saying, oh, they're threatening him. This isn't a threat. Rose Hanbury is going all the way. She's going all the way. She'll make an example. It's not about that what he said was unfair or true, or, you know, or anything. She's going after him as an example. Okay, I've already done a short on it, and there'll be more than one. There'll be more than one. They won't just stop there. This is a matter of principle. This is her best friend, you know, and loyal friend. She's not just going to waver it for her. She has the freedom to, you know, take him off the air. That's how powerful Rose and a legal team are. So I know at the moment everybody's thinking, oh, it's just a warning shot. Is it bollocks? Is it bollocks? Go all the way, my love. You'll win hands down. And save as a warning. Save him as a warning of what you can and can't do. Because it's libel. It's libel. So yeah, he's going to have to admit he wasn't telling the truth here. But does he believe it? I don't know. I don't see how he can get away in his own mind of what he said and ratify this. Okay, so yeah, it could be big problems for Steve Colbert. So I can't think of many more trollings to be done. So come on then, because we have got that shot about Rose Hanbury. What's she intending to do with all those people that repeated that she had an affair with William? Go on, girl. Go on. Take action. Take action. I can see about nine letters sent out. But yeah, I'm getting, yeah, she's going, and she's going to go all the way. She's going to go all the way and wipe them down, because this should never have been happening, and it should never be allowed to do it in the space as well. The entirety, the magnitude of it all. So who is scared the most, okay? Who is scared the most out of these? Okay, so does this fit the description of Omid? Oh, I believe so. Does this fit the description of Piers? I don't think so. Boozy? I do think so. Kardashian? No. She's too self-centered. Stephen Colbert? Well, he's already been dealt with. So I think it is these two, okay? I think, you know, doing things behind the back in getting their information. These two are linked to Harry and Meghan. Very, very close. We know that he's been on the show and he's been writing books about them. So, yeah, I do feel that these two have more to worry about than anybody else. Done another shot as well about that. Well, you get your just desserts, don't you? You get your just desserts, okay? So, right, that nearly flew out, but anyway. Right, okay, so will Scobie get his comeuppance? Well, you know, his reputation is in tatters. His reputation is in tatters. He's not popular. He hasn't got it in him to be like Meghan, who doesn't care what anybody says or thinks of her. You know, you've got him and he's like, he's going to be left out in the cold, you know. It's, no, not this time. The public will fall out with him. And as well, he went too far, you know, so people... he dances to the tune of his audience, okay? So if they're real spiteful, he's going to be spiteful. If they're real soothing and kind to Kate or William, and by the way, you can say Catherine or Kate, okay? I say it sometimes because it's easier to say it than Princess Catherine of Wales, okay? So just don't be offended. You know when people are using it to be horrible, but there are, you know, genuine creators who... just say it and it means nothing. In the UK, you would expect to call somebody by the full title. It's classed as respect, okay? We used to have Master, you know, a male name, and used to have Miss, but that's going back quite a while, and so we don't do that anymore, even though we should. What's the comeuppance for Boozy, please? Again, you know, bad press as well. I think stories are going to come out regarding connections, regarding Scorbid, Omid and Boozy. I think, you know, the papers are going to start picking up on this, you know, so it's like get Catherine's diagnosis out the way and the announcement and the shock for everybody. And then it's going to start to investigate. So let's just finalise this one card, you know. Are any journalists or investigators going to expose Boozy and Omid? Looks like they'll get a lot of stress, you know, thrown their way. I don't see... I know he's like kind of apologised already. I mean, that is lost him credibility. Credibility. You know, I think he gets exposed, but will anything be done? No. Will Omid and Boozy, you know, will we find evidence of collusion with Meghan? You know, will it be told that she's running the Sussex squad and everybody else? They can't get, you know, they can't get out of this. You know, there's no escape at all. I think, you know, Meghan will find later on, just down the line, she can't escape this at all. She can't get out of it. She can't walk away from it. She's right in the centre of it. And that, I feel, this Sussex squad, telephone calls and praising them, you know, it's going to come back to bite them in the ass. And all they'll do is make Meghan and Harry look despicable, you know, which they are. Okay, anything else we need to know about people trolling Catherine? You can't beat love. You can't beat love and being a family and showing your strength as a parent. And the three lovely children, and you know, I see them sat in their gardens. I was right about all the flowers. Got the wrong place, like I said, Buckingham Palace, but anyway, yeah. So I just feel like, you know, sat in the gardens. Maybe it's Windsor. You know, she's going to stay there for a while. And William is going to hold her hand all the way through it. I mean, that's not new to us, is it? It's not a shock to us. But I think he'll find that, you know, love does conquer all. Love can cancel these idiots out. They're just wicked, you know, wicked. And cowards as well. You wouldn't say that stuff like that to somebody's face. If you can't say it to the face, don't say it at fucking all. Oh, sorry for the swearing, guys, I know. I got free reign on this. It's trolling, you know, trolling behaviour. Trolls swear, don't they? I just wouldn't dream of it, you know. I just wouldn't dream of it. Anyway, love wins, you know. Love wins. And you've got wins and you've got the home and you've got, you know, taking time out. There she was on the bench, you know. I mean, some people will say, oh, why want William there? Because it's her truth to tell. And anyway, William, he'll be gutted. You know what? I watched that and cried. Cried all the way through. I know it was only a couple of minutes, but I was crying for about half an hour afterwards. So, you know, it's a very, very difficult thing to do. And she wouldn't have been able to do it looking William in the eye at all, you know. It's so scary. Very scary. And I've heard the question, you know, only the good people die. Well, they get chosen, that's for sure. But, you know, like we said before, wouldn't wish this on our worst enemy. Wouldn't. You wouldn't, would you? Oh, I don't know. We've got Meghan in the room. Don't worry, guys. Just like, you know, I get sorted out by the universe, these clowns as well will, you know, get sorted. You know, what is it? What did they used to say? You're gonna... They said it to some creators, I think, like, you're going to have a bad day or something, you know, something like that, you know. Well, send it back out, yeah. Send it back out, yeah. What will happen, actually, on a esoteric level, I know I said one, but esoteric level, what will, you know, will they get their karmas and their just desserts? Oh, yes. Oh my God, the universe has it in hand. The universe has it in hand. And love cures everybody. So when we're seeing nasty people and trolls and they make us angry, you know, send them love. I know it's the worst thing I could say to you, but it's true, look, you know, send them love. You don't have to let them know. The only way to heal a bad person, on this level anyway, not murderers or psychopaths or kidnappers or all like that, child things, you know, is just to know you are loved, that the universe loves you, okay, that the universe loves you, and we see them as ill. They are ill, aren't they? They are. They're sick in the head. And any trolls thinking of trolling me today, I wouldn't advise it. Yeah, know you are loved. So know you are loved. Know that you know your life is happy. But you know, will they get their just desserts? I think when they heal or recover from this, like, it's like a cult, isn't it, of Meghan Markle? What, you know, when cult members try and transition away, they do feel bad. They do realise what they've done wrong. And also, as well, they find life pretty difficult as well. Negative people, negative situations, because it's the negative outlook on life. So while they're wasting their time trying to upset people, here we are doing the real work, you know, doing the real work. Trying to find peace in an unstable world. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back very soon with another reading. Okay, bye now. Bye-bye.
Thank you.